If there's one thing I can't stand, it's a two-teamer. And let me ask you guys, if you're a Cowboys fan, is there any way at all, you could also root for the Eagles? If you're a Yankees fan, could you also root for the Red Sox? What if you're an Alabama fan? You also rooting for Auburn, too? Now, this is the absolute worst type of two-teamer on planet Earth. Now, it's bad enough to, like, I don't know, let's say you like the Cowboys, which are in the NFC, East, and the Broncos in the AFC West or whatever, which is still terrible. But when you like two rival teams, I have to question your sanity and really your dignity, sir. But this discovery, look, I'm at the beach today. I had some videos planned I was going to do for you guys here. I'm at the Isle of Palms down around near Charleston area. Can you see the oceans? I don't know. It's between those two buildings. I don't know. And this done got me so discombobulated that I can't even think straight. And this is personal. This is personal for Uncle Lou, because this involves the Georgia Bulldogs. Sports Live in the ATL. How in the hell can you root for the Georgia Bulldogs and the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets? What's your problem, sir? I mean, I've always known you were a little bit slow. I mean, anybody that's watched more than 10 or 15 seconds of any of your videos knows that. That's a given. I was willing to look past that just for the pure entertainment value that you provide. But this, how do you like the Georgia Bulldogs and the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets? You've sunk to a new low. I mean, this might be the first time Uncle Lou's at a loss for words here. You, sir, are a disgrace. Please get rid of all your Georgia Bulldogs stuff. If you get rid of it, you're not wanted or welcome in the Georgia fan base, sir. You're an embarrassment. How in the world are you gonna root for Georgia and Georgia Tech? And Georgia Tech fans, let me hear from you. How do you feel about that? I know as a Georgia fan, I can't have that. You're an embarrassment. You're a joke. You're a disgrace. Check out the video.
Yeah. I mean, this is fucking embarrassing. Seriously, this is embarrassing. You're listening to this shit.
Since 1977, Kentucky wins it 34-27, and yeah, it's going to be a great flight on those planes back to Lexington for Joe Cox on senior day.
Oh, Joe Cox, fuck you.
A more ignominious script.
The first game Rich Brooks ever coached as a college head coach, 1977, brought Oregon in here, Mark. This is the one he's going to remember, though.
And there's a sea of blue in the corner of the end zone there waiting for him, as the players from Kentucky salute their fans that made the trip. 34-27 the final score. College football scoreboard is coming up.
I'm going to tell you something, man. I've been defending Joe Cox. And like I said, I didn't see most of the game. I worked 1 to 10, so it was a long fucking night. Got back at like 10:45. I've been defending Cox all season. But when I got back, I saw 2 interceptions.
What's up, folks? Live in the ATL. You're in the TTC, baby. Sunday, March Madness, man. Look, there's a reason why they call the NCAA basketball tournament March fucking Madness. Funny thing about it is, if you watch college basketball a lot, and I'm sure a lot of you guys do, during the preseason in IT, you know, when the non-conference games are going on, you don't really see that many upsets. Most of the big teams dominate the little teams, and some of the matchups are matchups that you see in March Madness. But for some reason, when March Madness comes around, and the lights go on and the stage comes on for the Thursday, starting that Thursday in late March, Things just tend to happen. I mean, you can look at Villanova. Villanova, who barely got by Robert Morris, should have lost that game. In the first round, they get knocked off by St. Mary's. Northern Iowa upsets #1 Kansas, and there's an interesting part to that one, which I'll make in a second. Washington beat New Mexico. Don't know. I think I'm missing a few more sort of 12-5 upsets, but Vanderbilt goes down to Murray State. It's just wow.
You're a low-life sack of shit, man. What is wrong with you? Bitching and moaning about a Georgia loss to Kentucky, which, yeah, it was embarrassing. But, so, a Georgia fan, and then the next video, here you are with your Georgia Tech hat on, mumbling incoherently about Georgia Tech basketball. Well, what's wrong with you? And don't give me this thing about, oh, well, I'm a Georgia football fan, but I'm a Georgia Tech basketball fan. No, sir. No. We don't want you. Get rid of all your Georgia stuff. You're a and put some sleeves on, for God's sakes. But you know, they do make shirts with attached sleeves. What's wrong with you, man? Seriously. For real. You're a joke. Two-team in Georgia and Georgia Tech. You ought to be ashamed. What kind of real true sports fan is going to root for rival teams, man? You know what? You ought to just get back to your life off of YouTube. Which, speaking of your life off of YouTube, if you have to go on to YouTube to tell everybody about your life off of YouTube, you don't have a life off of YouTube. Your life is YouTube. You're a two-teaming, sleeveless joke. I'm serious. We don't want you in the Georgia fan base. Get rid of all your Georgia stuff. Donate it to needy kids, whatever you have to do. Burn it. Throw it away. You don't deserve to wear the red and black, sir. You're a joke. You're a disgrace. You're an embarrassment. And you really ought to be ashamed of yourself. Pathetic. Good morning.